Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. You know, one of the things people ask me, how did you get the moniker Dr. Don? Is it because you have a PhD? I do have that, but honestly, that's not a big deal. I got mine on the back of a matchbook. When I grew up, everybody over the age of 8 smoked. And you couldn't bring home a lighter, so you always used, the matchbooks. And on the back of the matchbook they were the pop-up ads of the 50s, right? You flip up your matchbook, there'd be an ad in there. And mine said 1-800-GET-DEGREE, D-G-R-E. You could buy a master's degree for $25 and a PhD for $50. So I had a paper route. I saved $100. I bought 2 master's degrees and a PhD. So that's where I got mine. But that's not really where Dr. Don came from. It actually came from grade school. I was born and raised in Rochester. Went to St. Michael's. How many Catholics in here? Got Catholics? Obviously not proud to be Catholics because nobody's testifying. When I was in grade school, I wanted to maybe pursue a career in medicine. There was a booklet that you got in class that was called The New York State Guide to Reproductive Sciences. But they kept it under lock and key. You didn't take it home. It was a booklet that you got when you went to class. They hand it out. They take it in at the end of the day. And it was heavily redacted. So the New York State Guide to Reproductive Sciences ended up being the Rochester Diocese Guide to Marriage Fulfillment. So you couldn't wait to get into class to get this thing because this was your sex education. This is what you were going to get. Everybody looked forward to the booklet. So you get the booklet and it's just totally black marks all over the place. It would read, if you want to make a blank, you make sure your blank is blank, then you insert it into your lawfully wedded wife's blank, and 9 months later, you'll have the miracle of birth. So, it would have been a miracle indeed if you tried to follow that guide. But it wasn't about the description. It really was about the illustrations. So it's a 12-page booklet. You get to page 3, and there's a picture of a naked man. Now, that naked man has just a big black box right about here, all right? Then you go to page 4 and 5, and they're surgically excised from the booklet. So you don't know what the hell happened there. Then you get to page, what are we on? Page 6, and there's a naked woman who has a big bar up here and a giant V right here. Okay, then you turn the next 2 pages are surgically excised from the book. And then on page 12, there is a fully clothed man with a fully clothed woman and an already teenage kid.